y'all? This your boy Oscino Fly, back with another quick review. Now, if anybody noticed, I probably haven't done a review in a month, and if anybody cares to know why, procrastination. I'll leave it at that. It's just a lot of procrastination. But anyway, there's a lot of reviews that went on. I still was listening to music during this whole procrastination. So yeah, this is going to be another quick reviews, and for me, I'm glad I'm getting this done and over with, so I can probably get back on that horse. Now let's start with Meek Mill Championship. Now this is going to be quicker than my quick reviews, so bear with me. Meek Mill Championship. First of all, let's talk about Meek Mill. Ever since he broke up with Nicki, I feel like he's been back on his game again. It's sort of like how every time Mary J. Blige was in a relationship, she was kind of okay, but when she was not in a relationship, she was fire. I feel like that's the same way about Meek Mill, and I feel like Meek Mill Championships bring it. I love the samples, the easy to recognize samples in the first 6 songs. First 6 or 7 songs, and the other stuff beyond that is really okay, but I feel like some of his best work is the first 6 songs with the old samples and he flipping it. What's Free with Rick Ross and Jay-Z. Rick Ross delivers as usual, and Jay-Z probably delivers the verse of the year, especially for people that's grown. It's really deep, you're really feeling it, and everybody seems to love it, and I'm glad that everyone seems to love it. Maybe people are getting woke or paying more attention. Overall, the beats knock, the samples that are flip knock. Meek Mill's on his A game, and I've had time to listen to this a bunch of times. I think Meek Mill, now that he's in his bag, now he's jail doesn't helped him out. I feel like he's more focused. I feel like he's still hungry. I feel like he's back to where he needs to be, and even more mature, because I feel like he's rapping better. So with that, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. And my next review is Earl Sweatshirt, Some Rap Songs. Earl Sweatshirt was one of my favorites out of Odd Future. You know, he's always 1A and 1B with Tyler the Creator. Out of Odd Future, I thought he's a really good lyricist. Very dark, but he's very good with the lyricism. And I feel like he's one of those guys that the mainstream doesn't know about him, but if you're a real hip hop head, you would know about him. I feel like you have to really understand. Don't get me wrong, I'm never was into depressed rap or depression rap and all that other stuff. That's why people like K.R.I.T never got to me. But I would say even though as dark as the album's Cool and Ready to Die is, it still sounds good sonically. So that's how I feel about Earl Sweatshirt, Some Rap Songs. This is dark. Even though the beats are very simple, they're kind of hard hitting, which is I like about them. They're simple, they're hard hitting, they're not over the top, and Earl Sweatshirt is really saying some shit. It's you really I want to, every time I hear stuff like this, I want to pick his brain. I want to know what he thinks about life and all that other stuff, and why is he depressed the way he is. And in a good way, because anybody knows that Earl, he's been through a lot. I feel like he lets that all throughout his rap. Overall, so really solid album. I feel like everything hits where it needs to hit. I feel like if you're a real Odd Future fan, you've been waiting for this. If you're a real Earl Sweatshirt fan, you would definitely love this. So with that, I'm giving this a 7.5 out of 10. It's good, but like I said, it does get dark and depressing, so that's gonna take some hits for me. So the next thing I'm gonna be talking about is Big Chris, and he's been dropping these EPs, Thrice X, Trifecta, and Double Down. Now I'm a big Chris fan, and I don't get the gist of him dropping these albums from time to time, but they're all good. And Big Crit is someone you just need. You just want to hear it, you just need to hear it, and they're all really good. They're just something that you just you need that soul sounding from a particular artist, and I always feel like Big K.R.I.T is that dude you want to hear that soul sound from. Now, if I give him overall all these songs, I give it an 8, but I still, right now it's a 7, but you know, bias me would probably give it an 8. So I still want to hear a whole album, not just like EPs from here and there, but that's just it. And the last album we're gonna talk about is Anderson .Paak, Oscino. Now Anderson .Paak is West Coast Cali singer and slash crooner slash rapper slash producer. That man can do it all. This is that, which is funny because this is where my procrastination started. And it's not because of him, but I wanted to do it really special and it just like lagged on. This album is just dope. This album from start to finish, I just can't put it down. Every time when I listen to it, I want to keep listening to it. The West Coast funk is there, the West Coast G-funks. When the songs he does with Dr. Dre, it's just fire. Everything just works. Some of my favorite songs, you know, 6 Summers. It's just a nice ride out song, and then Smiling Petty, especially with the beat flip to Petty. I love that. Especially got that. It's funny because you would think Dre produced all of this album, but he only done a couple songs. But the songs that he's not on sound like Dre production, so I feel like he has a little help in there, and like that's, and it has the Dre sound, you know, simple but the hard hitting West Coast G-funk sound that he kind of like invented and all that. Also, Anywhere with Snoop Dogg. Snoop has a great verse where he was talking about him coming up in the rap game. If it wasn't for Warren G and Nate Dogg, R.I.P. Nate Dogg, that he probably wouldn't be where he was right now. He'd probably be somewhere slinging. Sweet Chick. I like Sweet Chick. It shows Anderson's humor, especially like, it's like Girls, 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 but like a singing version, and like it has a lot of humor, especially when he gets to this ghetto hood chick that wants to shoot up everything anytime he does something. Also, Head Low Intense with Kendrick Lamar. Those are really good songs. It's like overall, this album, you just want to ride out with it. You just want to, you know, just put this on and then just cruise. I feel like I'm gonna play this in the summer one time and then just like vibe out. It gives you that type of vibe. So with that, I'm giving Anderson .Paak's Oscino a 9 out of 10. Great album. It's one of the albums I suggest this year. It's a very, very complete project. Finally I got this. All I gotta do is edit this and then put this up. I'm done. After this is going to be my top 10 albums of 2018. I may do a top 10 singles depending on how I feel, but the top 10 albums of 2018, I'm definitely doing that. I'm making sure I'm getting that out before the New Year's. So stay tuned to that. Till then, I'm on Oscino Fly and I'm out. Peace. And yeah, I got a new haircut.
Fuck a girl, fuck a woman, fuck a freaking, fuck a bitch. Fuck a